So guys, yesterday we actually milled German 30 for the first time. I can just say for the first time because with what I have been seeing throughout the market, man, we've been having difficulties of actually milking German 30, That is the real truth, guys. We can never hide the truth, you understand? So one thing that made me realize that the direction of German 30 is that it was just pure price action. But today we're just gonna analyze and see what is it that the market can do for today. Understand? Because I feel like the market still has to give us like a selling opportunities and everything. Understand? But at the end of the day, I'm going to create the highest point and the current lowest point. So I'm going to create places whereby when the market touches, the market reverses. So there's other places, understand? And obviously, guys, I just funded my account now and I entered trades. I'm going to enter Sol Chairman data. I'm gonna try to figure out where it will be going, understand? So I think selling opportunities is one of the most important thing that I can enter now. So this was just a perfect beautiful reversal of the market. And if you can see the market just turned from this point, and this is our third touch. I'm gonna sit on the course, guys. I'm gonna teach it. Basically, guys, I was supposed to be teaching you guys once we reach 100K. But because I see that some of you guys can't be patient enough to wait until that time, so I'll just do a quick one for now, and then I'm gonna do the biggest one around 100K, guys. We need that trophy out, guys. We don't have no trophies in this house. Yo, man, the last time I got medals and trophies when I was a soccer player. So let this one be something that I won't forget. Understand? So I'm going to create what we call major key. If you want to understand about major key, obviously, guys, Extreme Advanced 1.0 has major key in overall. This is one of the best strategy I've been using in the past. So if it's in the past, it means it's the biggest strategy that actually made me understand. So from this point, this is what I actually think the market can do. You understand? At least it can come around and play around so that we can push to the top side. We can't just like go furthermore to the top side. So that's what I actually think, and that's what I believe. So now we're gonna push to the daily time frame and see what is it that we see on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I see this position as being retest, and I like the fact that it already did that. We're gonna break this low. So it's obvious, guys, from this point we're gonna get our selling opportunities, looking forward to the downside. And yeah, we need to break this low, so we're gonna just put our take profit there. And we understand that's just a beautiful structure of the market. We don't have to make the market to reverse, whereas we can see that the market can actually do as simple as respecting certain positions, understand? So at this certain point, you can see that's what we have to be respecting at the end of the day. So you see now it's dropping like, and once it start creating the candlestick to be black, we're gonna understand now it's time for us to push furthermore. So I'm just gonna remove this, but I just don't forget about it, understand? Because I just want to put it like something like this so that we understand this is how the structure is gonna be now. And we're not gonna push to the top side. We've been rejecting these places to show that in this certain places we're gonna be reversing. Yo guys, yesterday I made like 600K profit, trading German 30 only, but I was going like 0.50 lot sizes. So it was one of the perfect thing and the nicest thing. So yeah, from this point, guys, this is what I see, man. And you can see the market doesn't have more momentum to pass these phases. It's been like struggling, showing that in the later stages it will be showing us selling opportunities. I like following what the market says, not what I think the market will do, you understand? So at the end of the day, sooner or later, let me remove this one. Just don't forget about it, understand? Sooner or later, we're gonna see it dropping. German 30 likes playing around until it becomes the right time to take the right direction, understand? And once it start taking the right direction, we know that we're gonna be dropping. So there are certain things that I'm gonna remove so that you understand. I don't want them to confuse you, but those are the things that gave us the structure of the market. I don't like this thing that has advertisement, but they want us to pay in order for us to not have that. And I didn't pay my trading view. You pay everything, guys. You might not want to pay the cost, but you need to pay trading view to have like the best uh tools, quality or whatever, you understand? So at the end of the day, from this point, this is where we're gonna jump in our sell, guys. Our first check profit, we're gonna just put it somewhere here. So I'm gonna just push to US30 now. Straight from that point, guys. US30 still the same thing. Feel like it will drop around 9. Oh, check this buy. If you can check on our previous video, we milked this buy. Perfect. But at the end of the day, man, we have to see what is it that the market has for us and what is it that we can actually think of from the market. You understand? So it's very important to go to the weekly time frame and check. Me guys, I like starting from a weekly time frame because it's me. You can start from whatever time frame you want because it's you. Understand? So I'm going to create my highest point, and then I'm going to create my current lowest point. My current, not the lowest point of the market, the current one that I'm gonna be using. Last I had like someone in the comments saying that's not the current low. That's my, not yours. Show me your pens. You won't show me anything. Show me your C63. Nothing. You want to argue with me. But it's okay, guys. At the end of the day, man, that is what I say. I'm not the king of the market. I don't even think the market is a king. The market, it's an algo. That is why now we created an algo versus an algo. Because we understand that the market, it's automated by itself. It's something that we need to understand and accept at the end of the day. So I believe here the market already came in touch here. So whatever that we analyze, it will tell us what the market is gonna go. You understand? So here, guys, I don't have any structure to create trend lines. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pass and go to H4 and see what does H4 has for me. In most cases, this setup always gives me sells. This kind of setup always gives me sells. But I want the biggest reasons why will this sell. But on most cases, this always gives me sells. It's a double top, neckline is there. No way, you understand? But here, guys, this kind of like the setup that always gives me selling opportunities. Understand? I think the market will just sell, come back here, and it will break this point here. So I'm just gonna take selling opportunities for today, guys. Hey, if it melts us, I'll be mad, bro. Cause there's a straight sell, and then again, it's gonna hit our take profit there, clean. Oh yes, we're gonna hit it. Yo, guys, let's hope and believe this sell. So I don't like sells, bro, because they don't really like respect that much. How will they promote deep seek here? Do we want deep seek here? Understand? So now let's go for Nasdaq and see, yo, bro, like check the buy, we milked. Clean with the take profit, but now we want a direction. So let's start from a weekly time frame and see what is it that we have on a weekly time frame. Oh yeah, I think selling opportunities today might be more accurate. Yes, then I'll just tell you guys in the VIP what is the reasons of making it more accurate today. So here I'm just, I like Nasdaq because already shows me that here you just have to respect your saying. You understand? You said 90% rule, so we gotta respect 90% rule at the end of the day here. The market has to go down from this point to respect. So with the target of actually aiming for 90% rule, it's so important for us because it guides us to not mislead or misunderstand the market. You understand? So at least if it can reverse here, it's something. So the market is dropping, man, and we haven't yet have fundamentals that tells us that now is the right time to go up. We can't force it to go up. No, we don't force the market. You understand? We analyze, we determine, we see which direction will the market take. Remember, guys, this is not a financial advice. Anything that you're gonna do after this video is on your own. You understand? But at the end of the day, this is not any financial advice, guys. Yeah, I'm just talking about Nasdaq and US30. It's just for educational purpose on how you can analyze the market. That's all. Because I see they start differentiate. They can't differentiate between teaching and advice. Understand? I didn't say you should invest any money here. Understand? But at the end of the day, from this kind of positions, I always kind of like get sells. You see how it's moving. It's not moving like that accurate. Maybe it's a confusion or whatever. But I don't like forcing the chart. I know when the chart gives me a buy, will give me a buy like last. You understand? Now the market is just giving me sells. And I can't just come here and say it might. We're not gonna work with might here. Understand? So that's how it is. So I just want the structure, and I believe that from this point here, we're gonna be dropping to the bottom side. Understand? Mm. Here, guys, we're gonna drop with our Lord. You understand? Because the market is it's moving sideways, But here we just have to pray, guys, and you understand? We just have to break this low, then we know we're gonna be dropping. But at the end of the day, we need the direction at the place that we at here. We need to break this, but we can't buy here. You see, the market been so weak at this certain point. So I believe that we're gonna be seeing it drop heavily, heavily, heavily from this position straight. Me, I might just enter it here, straight forward and aim for the lowest point because I know very well that it might drop. So DXY, let's see what do you have for us. You have to give us a perfect buy so that we can be able to um obviously you need to oppose the other side. The sell, we've seen it, it's an obvious case. We've seen the sell. So the buy here, yes, thank you. The 90% was reached. We saw the sell from somewhere here, and which is the most perfect thing. Let me remove uh this as well. Understand? So I just want to remove everything here, not like everything, but some of the things. I just want something like this. So from this position, we understand this is a buy, guys. So it might take too much time to push to the top side from this because of this. So that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Okay, I see buying opportunities. So at least if we can come and hit this take profit, then we're gonna be in a nice, nice market. You understand? DXY, if you have a DXY, and I sent this one in the free channel, guys. Make sure you check the free channel, search DXY, you're gonna see the signal. Oh, this one melted, heavily melted. So from this position, I see it's a build-up of reversal. So basically, it might move from somewhere here and push to the top side. Understand? So yeah, this side it's a buy. Let's check shall we USD. Okay, let's see. It broke this side. One thing about this one is just keep on buying, man. Just keep on buying. If it broke, it can't come back inside. No other ways. Keep on buying from this point. Breakout is a breakout. Continue with it. We break this high, we're gonna push further more to the top side. Once we break this high, we might actually push top side like an equal to this place here. Understand? So I'm gonna take it somewhere here. Yeah, correct somewhere at this certain point. Because I don't want to like target the most direction. I just want to target at that level. Let's go for Dogecoin. This one, guys, I was gonna tell you what to do, but to tell you what to do here will be a financial advice. But you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. Double bottom. Oh God, what's gonna happen here? But if this one is gonna buy, I don't think those ones are gonna sell for too long. Understand? So uh that's how it is. You see, this is just a perfect structure. I just wanna actually like start it here so that we start monitoring it from here, because that one was just the previous one, past one, in which the trade we already exited. So let's talk about something that we are something gonna relate to it. You understand? So somehow here we need to see it start buying, pushing to the top side. I like the fact that it came back throughout this week trying to catch me again, but I was like, I was catching flights, not feelings. So at the end of the day, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate your time and effort. Make sure you trade with Titan Plus Trading, guys. One of the biggest pro firm at the moment. Understand? So there is free Discord whereby we teach about the market. You can actually click here and join our Discord. Understand? Here, guys, that's where we're gonna educate you about the market. Understand? So it says invite. This may be expired or might not have permission to join. Okay, fine. I'm gonna create another link, guys, and make sure that when you click here, guys, you join our Discord, guys, whereby we're gonna teach you guys for free. Let's go.